2 weeks, 14 days. This is what going to decide where you spend the next 5 to 6 years. Who your friends are, who your faculties are, what they teach you, what you explore on your own, what surrounding you have around you. It all depends on the next 14 days, how you spend them, and more importantly, what attitude do you have on the 3 hours of your NATA exam that is on 11th of July. The most formative years of your life as a person, as an architect, are going to depend on how you spend these 14 days and how you prepare for the exam that is NATA. Now, I know the journey for NATA preparation is a little longer, a little confusing, sometimes frustrating also, but this is the last lap. Let's not give up now. Let's do our best. Let's get to work. Alright, so what you should do in the next 14 days, what should be your strategy and how you should implement that, this is what we are going to talk about now. So I know a lot of you are preparing for last 2 years, 1 year, some of you are preparing for last 6 months, 3 months, maybe some of you are just figuring out that they have to give NATA now. And you guys have been doing your own research, you guys have some sort of material from here and there. You guys have been practicing about mental ability, you guys have been reading about architects, building materials, all those things. And there are actually a lot of good YouTube channels who are giving a lot of this content for free, and that's really good. But what I know from my experience is only procuring all this knowledge is not going to help you. If you don't have the strategy for the exam, if you don't have the right time management skills, if you don't have the right attitude, and if you don't know what should be your mental state, then all this knowledge is basically worthless. If your knowledge is not oriented towards the exam, it is not going to give you that good result. What you need in the next 14 days is test series or some type of test, because when you go through a test, you understand what your weak points are, what your strong points are, where you excel, where you lag behind, and how is your time management, all those things. So this is where I'm going to help you. What I have done is I have planned a total of 3 full tests, 125 questions. They will have the same question pattern as NATA 2021 April attempt, which I'm considering will be repeated in NATA 2021 July attempt. So you will have 3 full mock tests like that, and you will have 5 mini tests. Now these mini tests are a miniature version of the test. They will have the same weightage, but the test will be just a little smaller. For example, if you have, let's say, 10 questions on a particular subject in full test, then you will have 2 questions on that topic, but they will be a little difficult. So you know what subjects you have to prepare and what should be the strategy, what should be the difficulty level for your exam. So we are going to have 5 power tests and 3 full mock tests. And if you do your research properly, if you solve this religiously, and if you just go through every option and every type of question that I have given, I think that is a good way to improve your score, and that should be enough. You don't have to go anywhere else. And this is what I'm planning for you. As I said, 5 power tests, 3 full mock tests. This is from my side. This is a totally free content. There is no charge, there is no registration, there is no data collection. This will be on YouTube along with the answers. If you have been following the test series that we have been doing for April attempt, we are going to have the same thing. Only thing is I will not be able to discuss them as we have been doing with the mini test. So that will be from my side, as I said. And this is what you should do in the next 14 days. Solve this test, do your own research about the questions, all the options, and that should give you a good idea of what you should do in the next 14 days. Alright, so that was about the free stuff, and I believe that these tests, this full test and mock test or power test, they can help you in increasing your score substantially in NATA 2021 July attempt. But if you want more assistance than that, there is something that I can help you with. Now, for the last 7 years, I have been doing this, and this has helped my students get a really good score in NATA and JEE paper 2, and this works in the last 14 days or 15 days only. And this is what I like to call a power module. Now, what is a power module? In a power module, you do a very intensive course with me. There are 3 major things to this. First is you do a final go through of the study material with me. Coupled with that, and the central pillar of the power modules is the test series, and The third part and also an important part of the power module is the discussion for the test series. Let me get into the details.
All right, so what is included in the power module? Now, the power module is based on three main pillars. First of which is the full study material. Now, you will receive the complete study material, including architecture aptitude part, general and technical. These are mostly theory notes, along with mental ability, comprehension type question, extra practice material for riddles and puzzles, all those things. These are a part of the study material, and actually a part of this will be taught in the course. We will talk about that just in a minute. Then the main pillar of power models around which everything is based is a test series. There are going to be 8 full tests based on NATA 2021 April attempt. And the third pillar is discussion for the test. Discussions involve solving the test question by question and on the same day. So when you solve when we discuss the questions, you understand the tips and tricks, how to do your time management and how to improve your accuracy and your speed in the exam. So this is also a very important factor. I'm actually going to throw in test series for JEE paper 2 as well into this. So you guys are sorted for that exam too. The schedule of that will be announced once the dates of JEE paper 2 are out. So what is the schedule of this power module? See, today is Sunday, that is 27th of June. We are going to start our power modules from Tuesday, that is 29th of June. Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be demo sessions. So, two demo sessions are on 29th and 30th. After that, if you want to continue, you need to enroll for the course. The session schedule will be discussed at the end of the video. So, please stay tuned for that. And if you are interested in the demo sessions, you have my WhatsApp number. I will share the link 15 minutes before the lecture, those who are interested. Important thing is these lectures are private and they will not be available on YouTube as a recording. So if you want to attend, please reach out to me and I will share the links and program document with you. Okay, so I was talking about the lectures, right? So what will be covered in these lectures? Basically, all architecture aptitude, that is technical and general. This includes famous buildings in India and world, famous monuments, architects, technical terms, geography, all those things. These lectures are based on the PDFs that you will receive in the course, about which I will talk just in a second. These lectures are extremely exam oriented. They are very detailed, but at the same time, they are very concise. They are to the point. What you need for the exam, that everything is given to you, not a thing more, not a thing less. If you want to know the topics that I will be covering in lectures as a part of architecture aptitude, basically the part that will be taught, please ask me for the program document for ARCC 21 power modules. This has all the details of the program. This document also has the list of mental ability question PDFs that you will receive as a part of your study material. Another thing is this part, the architecture part, is the only part that will be taught in the power modules. Mental ability, comprehension, arithmetic ability questions will not be taught or discussed in the lecture. They will be embedded in the test and they will be discussed after the test is done in the discussion session. All mental ability, riddles, puzzles will be part of your study material as a PDF. You have to solve them on your own. Talking about study material, the theory notes for architecture aptitude and practice sheets for mental ability will be provided topic wise, which you can solve for practice and you can do your own study about them. Once the formalities are done, you will be added to the app. There you can access all the study material at once. I keep updating the study material with fresh PDFs from time to time if I feel that certain topic is important for the exam. Third, test series. Now, test series, as I said, is the central idea behind the power modules. There will be a total of 8 full tests, and every test will have 125 questions each test. So that comes down to be a total of 1,000 questions. Now, if you solve these many questions, there is very little scope for any new type of question that might come in the exam. These tests will be as per the new pattern as we had discovered in the NATA 2021 April attempt analysis. The tests will follow same pattern, but there might be a few tweaks in order to keep you on your toes and ready for anything. Now, why 8 tests, you might ask? So the first two tests, basically they give you a general idea of the paper pattern, subjects, type of questions, marking schemes. So the exam pattern is fixed in your mind. Along with that, you get to know what your initial stage is and what your minimal score is going to be if you give the exam right away. So this becomes a minimum level for you. All we do from here is we go upwards. Next two tests, we are imprinting the paper pattern in you so that you don't get startled when you attempt the paper. Also, here we start acquiring the knowledge within the lecture, so you score and your confidence start to increase. We also do a little bit of experiment in the strategy to see what works for you. The next two tests is where you finalize your strategy and you try to use the knowledge in the lectures to improve upon your scores and learn the tips and tricks for a better time management, which we will do in the discussions. And for the last two tests, they generally happen on a cruise control. You are basically prepared for the exam now in terms of knowledge, time management, strategy, and confidence level. We are just doing this to keep the momentum going. As I said, 8 tests and 1,000 questions is a really good way to improve your score. Along with that, we also have smaller tests to solve as well. So that will also help you understanding a chapter wise or subject wise knowledge and where you should improve. The next part is the discussion part. This is a very important part, as I said, of the power module, because this is where you understand your mistakes and you get a better understanding of your preparation level and make changes in your strategy. The discussion session will also be recorded and provided to you, so you can have a look at them after the sessions as well. The next part is the paper discussion, which we also do discussions for similar papers such as SEED, USEED, JW Paper 2, because some questions are taken verbatim from these exams. Plus, they are really interesting questions and they keep you on your toes so that you don't get comfortable in the same question type. So, all of this will be included in the power module.
All right, I'm confident that I was able to give you a very clear idea about what a power module is, what is included in the course, and how it can help you in getting a substantial improvement in your score for NATA 2021 July attempt. Now, uh, this course is a paid course. The fees for this is 3,500 rupees, including your taxes, along with the study material, test series, discussions, recorded lectures, and as I said, I'll throw in the JEE test series as well. The details of and schedule of that will be announced once the dates of JEE will be announced by NTA. Now, if you are interested in joining the demo sessions or if you are interested in the course, you have my number. Please let me know on WhatsApp. I'll send you the details of the demo sessions and the program document as well, based on which you can take your decision. All right, two things I want to make clear. First, look, I'm not making any claims about you getting 170 plus or 180 plus if you join this course. Okay, there is no guarantee that you will get a particular or certain score. That is just an unreasonable statement that a lot of people are throwing, and it cannot be applied as a general statement to everyone. Your score depends on the inherent qualities and the inherent aptitude that you have, but this power module can definitely sharpen that aptitude and improve your score by a substantial margin. So no claims are made about this course. Only I am saying that this course can help you in getting your score a substantial jump. Second, this course is not for everyone. Okay, just look at the schedule of this course. So you have your lectures from 12 to 3, uh, that is the theory lectures. Then you have your test from 4 to 7 p.m, that is your full test. And you have your discussion from 8 to maybe 10:30 p.m. So this course will literally keep you occupied the whole day. After that also you have to do your own study, you have to do your self study, you have to take rest, you have all the other worldly matters to attend to. So if you think that this is too much for you or you cannot handle this course, or I'm just being very clear about this, if you have the habit of leaving the Zoom meeting after 30 or 40 minutes, this course is not for you. If you are really committed and you know all these things, that how extensive or demanding this course is going to be, then only think about joining this course. Otherwise, I'm anyways giving you 3 mock tests and 5 power modules free, power test free. You study that properly and that will be enough to give you a good jump in your score. All right, so if you are interested in joining the demo sessions and if you are interested in joining the course, please let me know. I'll send you the links on WhatsApp and I will send you the program document as well. If you are just not interested, it's okay. You have your 5 power tests and 3 mock tests coming. That is good enough, as I'm saying again and again. So your first power test is coming on 30th of June, and you will have the further schedule accordingly. Chalo. So that's being my time today. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourself. Expect more.
Experience magic.